Welcome to Jackie with a Q. How's everybody doing today? And thank you for watching Jackie with a Q. Listen, Ernesto has a 39-count indictment. Ernesto Williams, who is married to Shirley Strawberry. Still unclear. In my mind, they're not married, but I don't know what the formalities are to divorce somebody that's already married. And in my mind, they're not married, right? But anyway, Ernesto, the husband of Shirley Strawberry, the famous radio personality, he has 39 counts. Now, his co-defendant is Erica King Hughley. And the more I look at this and the more I think about it, I believe that she is the mastermind. You want to know why? Because she's street smart and book smart. Ernesto is just country slick. Ernesto, listen to the conversations. I've been wondering all this time, how could he have tricked so many women? I know he's a nice looking man. He's probably fun to be around, but I just didn't get it. I didn't get it because when you talk to him on the phone, then he's going to sound like an idiot, right? Well, I think that it was, I don't know if it was luck, bad luck, or circumstance that him and Erica King Hughley, paths crossed. And I believe she saw him for who he was. He was slick, but he was stupid at the same time, right? And she worked her magic. That's what I'm saying. I'm really starting to believe that because Ernesto just don't seem to be that clever to me without some direction. He had larceny in his heart. He was game for whatever. He does have some charges. He had theft. He had armed robbery. He had, I think, theft by deception, theft by taking, bank fraud. But the bank fraud was later. I don't believe he's smart enough for bank fraud. But back in the 90s, he had theft, a lot of theft. I believe he was a thief. I believe he was full of larceny. All these calculated schemes that he's involved with, I believe he was always somebody puppeting him, the mastermind. I just don't believe he's the mastermind. I ain't saying he didn't do that stuff. He did it. I just don't believe he's the mastermind. I don't. But what has happened is now he has these RICO charges, and he has 30, at first I thought it was 35, but it's 39. There's a 39 count, so it's 35 pages of stuff, but it's 39 counts. He is never, ever going to get out of jail. For one, they have him on what they call the Recidivism Act. So if you've ever committed a crime, see, people better start paying this attention. Because they can invoke this if they have it in your state. Whenever you have committed a crime, they can invoke the Recidivism Act, I guess, especially if you're a repeat offender. And even though he may have served his time for those acts, the judge can give him the max on those. Now, whatever the max is for those charges. Now, if one of the crimes are violent, or if both of them are violent, he can get life. You can get life if they invoke the Recidivism Act, right? Niggas better pay attention to this. You keep committing crimes and being a repeat offender and going back and forth to the penitentiary. Listen, they just set up stuff to keep you there. That's the goal, to keep you there, right? Ain't no more rehab. We're going to try to make you a better person. Because if you're 50-something and you still doing wrong, ain't no rehab. You don't want rehab. You're going to keep doing what you're doing, right? That's how they think. And, I kind of believe that too, right? Even though people can change. But if you're still doing this shit at 50 plus, ain't no changing. That's what you do. That's who you are, right? So, also, they can invoke, if they haven't, the 3-strike situation. And RICO charges, you can get a maximum of 20 years for each RICO charge. Now, what that adds up to is the rest of your life. I ain't even going to try to add it. You got 39 counts. You got RICO is included in there. And conspiracy and all that other stuff that RICO, that's involved with RICO. So he's looking at the rest of his life. And he's 50-something years old now. He's looking at the rest of his life in the penitentiary, trying to be slick. Country slick at that. Again, I believe he's a thief. Anybody can be a thief. It don't take no whole bunch of sense to be a thief. But some of these schemes are a little calculated and a little, I just think, too intelligent for his brain. That's what I think. And I think him combined with Erica King created this larcenous duo, right? And because she portrayed to be a lawyer, a realtor, a pastor. Like, did it all in her pretend world, right? She fooled the judges. She fooled the judge and the police, right? Being a lawyer. She was on that. I remember way back. She was on a Zoom representing him. And now he's saying, I don't know if he knows that's true or not, that he thought she was a lawyer. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he told Shirley Strawberry on the phone call, right? Listen, he's been sitting in there 2 years. He's going to sit forever. He's never getting out. I don't believe he's ever getting out because now he has the bigamy charges, right? He's been married several times, and I don't believe he divorced anybody but maybe the first one. So he got the, you got the bigamy, you got the RICO, and what they're looking at, because I'm, just say I'm the judge. I'm looking at, you've been doing this all your life. You ain't about to change now. Ain't nowhere I can put you that's going to fix you. There's nowhere I can put you that can fix you, so I'm going to keep you with all the other degenerate ne'er-do-wells, and that's prison. And that's where he going to go, and that's a shame. Listen, black men especially need to understand, when you do stuff, you ain't got no business doing nothing wrong, no way. But when you do stuff, it's set up for you to not get out. It's set up for you to not make it in life. Once you commit your first felony, you are now set up to not ever make it in life unless you use your brain and think of something smart and intelligent to do to get you some money. Because ain't nobody going to want to hire you, especially if you've been a thief. An unaliver can get hired before a thief can. People don't fool with thieves, right? Listen, I thought, like I said, I thought Shirley had already filed for divorce. You know, when I listen, I don't like to listen to those calls too often. I don't listen to them a lot. I listened to one today again. And the reason why I don't like listening to those calls is because Shirley sounds so annoying. I'm going to use this gentle word, annoying, right? I could say stupid. I could say foolish. But she just sounds so annoying. Like, you know, well, did you know her? Yeah, you know her. The police got together. You didn't watch ask that. Yeah, you know her. You know, but when I listen to her, she sounds very, very naive. You cannot be 60-something years old and be that naive. And something down in your spirit, you should have felt him some kind of way. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Your women's intuition at some point should have kicked in. And definitely should have kicked in once he went to jail. Them people ain't put him in jail for no reason. They ain't put him in there for no reason. Shirley, yeah, he know them people. He did all that. And he know all them people. Yes. You know, he taking somebody's car and selling it to somebody else. Like, how'd you do that? Right? Did you fake the title? Like, all of that. All of that is charges. Besides the theft, it's the faking of the paperwork. You know, the fraud and all of that. Like, sir. I don't know why. I guess he ain't got nothing else to do. But I think I would just quit talking. I don't want to keep talking to myself. Because he got to know that we all listening to it now, right? Quit talking. That lady, Sonya, I think Sonya's the one, the YouTuber. And she, you know, can get the calls or whatever she can do. She talk to him. That's her his friend or whatever that is. Like, let that go. He getting ready to do. He needs to get focused and get his mind prepared to sit there the rest of his life. Period. And I know that his family, his son, his brother, because I think, yeah, his son or his brother, whoever, any other girlfriends he had, all y'all could do at this point is put some money on his books and talk to him on the phone a little bit, but let them call them, you know. It's all horrible, right? And 2024, I keep saying, is the year to reveal. Whatever you did, karma on the road. Karma is on the road. Whatever you did is getting uncovered. Whatever you was doing behind the closed doors, up under the rock, back in the back, it's getting uncovered now, right? So, clean up. That's the moral of the story. Clean up. Don't do shit wrong, period, right? Because, you know, I know a lot of dudes in infamous roles and famous roles that are, and in real life, that I know personally, that are going to jail at 50, 60, 70 years old. Going to the penitentiary, not jail, going to prison. At that big age. That makes no sense. These are supposed to be your golden years. Stuff's supposed to be a little smoother. You're supposed to think a little better, be a little wiser, right? You going to the penitentiary. That is so stupid. That is so stupid, right? And, you know, you can't take people's stuff, right? And like I said, I do believe that Erica was the mastermind. Now, he been stealing all his life, but all that... but then we also got to think, I saw something, and I don't know how true that is, that he was cleared of the pornography. I don't know how true that is. But anyway, you had women, you was doing stuff, they was doing stuff in your barbershop. stuff to animals, stuff to children. Like, that makes you a horrible person. And horrible people should not be in society with regular folks. They just shouldn't. Now, they can't catch all the horrible people. They cannot. But the ones they do catch, y'all going down. Just know that. Because I ain't never heard of the Recidivism Act. I'm going to have to Google that and go in detail with that with my own self. But you've already did your time for whatever crime back in 89, 99, 2009. Now you do something else 20 years later. They can give you all the time that they were supposed to give you on that. And what you got coming now. It ain't even worth it. Just go to work. Go to church and be a regular person. All that ain't even worth it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep watching Ernesto, a.k.a. Ernest. First of all, his name Ernest. Ernesto's something he made up. I just firmly believe that he made that up, right? Anytime anybody can change their names, watch them. Ernesto, a.k.a. Ernest. We're going to keep watching and see what happens. It's tragic. To me, y'all, it's tragic. When somebody, he did a lot of wrong things, allegedly. Probably he did. I still think it's tragic for a human life. I think it's tragic to go to the penitentiary for the rest of your life. That's a tragic thing. It's tragic. If you did something wrong, you got to pay the time. I just think that's a horrible waste of life. That's a wasted life. You done did all this stuff, got all this money, was living all fabulously. Now you in prison till you die. That's horrible, right? Look, I feel sorry for R. Kelly, but you did things. I feel sorry for... Now, I got to talk about this real quick. They revoked Harry Weinstein's sentence or whatever, turned it back, whatever you call that, right? But he's still going to stay in the penitentiary. But what I think that's doing is setting a precedence for white men with money, maybe all men, but white men for sure. When they do that weird, freaky stuff, they're creating a loophole for them. That's what I think, right? This world is not designed for us in this country. Not in this country, right? Anyway, y'all, thank you for watching Jackie with a Q. And make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Welcome new subscribers. I'm getting new subscribers every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And be sure to catch my lives, okay? Everybody have a great day.